Hello again, Liverpool fans. Welcome back. Today we bring you a huge Liverpool transfer story that has taken a dramatic and unexpected twist. What looked like a done deal? What was described as agreed in principle? What many believed would see one of Liverpool's most loyal warriors walk away from Anfield this month has suddenly been thrown into serious doubt. Andy Robertson, vice-captain, leader, modern-day Liverpool legend. For a brief moment, it genuinely looked like his time at Anfield could be coming to an end. Reports emerged late last week that Tottenham Hotspur had made a move for the Scotland captain. Talks moved quickly, very quickly. In fact, respected sources revealed that Liverpool and Spurs had reached an agreement in principle over a £5 million transfer. Yes, £5 million. A small fee, but an understandable one, because Robertson is out of contract in June. As things stand, there is no new deal close to being agreed. That opened the door for rival clubs to test Liverpool's resolve. Tottenham saw an opportunity. From their perspective, it was perfect business. A proven Premier League winner. A Champions League winner. A player with huge experience at the very top level. All for a cut price fee. From Robertson's side, the interest also made sense. The Scotland captain is desperate to play regular football during the final months of the season. And there is a very big reason for that. This summer, Robertson is expected to lead his country at the World Cup in Canada, the USA, and Mexico. To do that at his best, he needs minutes, rhythm, and match sharpness. This season, Robertson has shared playing time with new signing Milos Kerkez. While Robbo remains hugely important, he is no longer guaranteed to start every single match. A move to Spurs would almost certainly give him a clearer path to first-team football. According to BBC Sport, the plan was for Robertson to be allowed to complete his move after Liverpool's Champions League clash with Qarabag FK. Everything appeared to be lining up. But football transfers are never simple. And now comes the huge twist. The entire deal depended on one key condition. Liverpool needed to recall Kostas Tsimikas from his season-long loan at AS Roma. If Tsimikas returned to Anfield, Liverpool would have enough cover at left-back to let Robertson go. But Roma have not agreed. The Italian club would need to find a replacement left-back first. Negotiations have not reached a solution. And without Tsimikas coming back, Liverpool simply cannot afford to weaken their squad. Because of this, Robertson's exit is now looking very unlikely. This is not just about one player. It is about Liverpool's situation as a whole. Arne Slot is dealing with injuries. Joe Gomez is potentially sidelined. The squad is being pushed across multiple competitions. Every experienced body matters. When asked about Robertson's future, Slot refused to discuss transfers publicly, sticking to his usual policy. But what he did say was extremely revealing. "I think I need all my players," Slot admitted. He explained how Robertson had to come on at halftime against Bournemouth because Milos Kerkez could not physically handle another full 90 minutes against such an intense opponent. Slot also revealed he made that change to protect Kerkez for the rest of the season. In simple terms, Robertson is still vital. Losing him now would be a major risk. Virgil van Dijk echoed those feelings. "He's my vice-captain," said the Liverpool captain. "Robbo is a very important member of our team, and I want him to stay." That tells you everything. Inside the dressing room, Robertson is seen as a leader, a warrior, and a standard setter. And let's remember what Andy Robertson has given to this football club. Signed from Hull City in 2017 for just £8 million. 364 appearances. 9 major trophies, 2 Premier League titles. 1 Champions League. Countless assists. Relentless energy. Unmatched determination. He has been one of the greatest bargain signings in Liverpool history. Yes, questions remain about his long-term future. Yes, a summer departure is still possible. But right now, Liverpool's priority is clear. Protect the squad. Avoid unnecessary risks. Keep experienced leaders. Fight for trophies. So despite a deal being close, despite talks progressing, despite an agreement in principle, Andy Robertson is set to stay at Liverpool this month. And sometimes, the biggest transfer victory is not about who you sign, but about who you keep. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that you won't miss anything. Hello again, Reds. Welcome back. With just 1 week left in the January transfer window, things are getting a little tense around Anfield. Every time the window starts to close, the same question comes back again and again. Will Liverpool finally make a move, or will we sit tight and wait until the summer? Right now, all signs suggest that Liverpool are not rushing into any January business, even though the situation at the back is becoming harder to ignore. Let's be honest, Liverpool's defensive situation is far from ideal. Connor Bradley has been dealing with long-term injury problems. Joe Gomez has struggled to stay fully fit, and Andy Robertson looks like he may be approaching the end of his time at the club. On top of that, there's growing concern around Ibrahima Konate, whose contract is set to expire in June. If nothing changes, he could leave on a free transfer, which would be a massive blow both on the pitch and financially. When you add all of this together, it becomes very clear Liverpool need a defender. Maybe not urgently this January, but definitely soon. And this is where things start to get interesting. Transfer expert Fabrizio Romano has dropped a major update that has caught the attention of Liverpool fans everywhere. Speaking on his YouTube channel, Romano confirmed that Liverpool are closely monitoring Rennes defender Jeremy Jacquet. This is not just casual interest either. According to Romano, Liverpool are actively following the player alongside Chelsea and Bayern Munich, setting up what could become a serious transfer battle. Rennes, however, are not keen to let their young star leave easily. They believe Jacquet is one of the most valuable young defenders in Europe and have placed a huge price tag on him. The French club reportedly want between €60 and €70 million, which would be a record sale for them. Chelsea have already shown interest, but were only willing to pay around €40 to €50 million, which Rennes rejected. Because of this, a January move looks very unlikely, but a summer transfer is very much on the table. So who exactly is Jeremy Jacquet, and why is there so much hype around him? Jacquet is just 20 years old and already a regular starter for Rennes in Ligue 1. Despite his young age, he has shown maturity, composure, and confidence that you normally expect from a much more experienced defender. This season alone, he has made 18 appearances and delivered several standout performances that have put him on the radar of Europe's biggest clubs. What really makes Jacquet special is his ability on the ball. He is extremely comfortable playing out from the back, which fits perfectly with the modern style of football Liverpool want to play. Statistically, he ranks in the 90th percentile for touches among center backs, showing how involved he is in build-up play. Even more impressive, he sits in the 93rd percentile for chances created, which is rare for a defender and highlights his vision and passing ability. But Jacquet isn't just about flair and ball playing. Defensively, he is rock solid. He has won 73% of his aerial duels this season, proving he can dominate in the air, and he has also won 65% of his overall duels. That balance between technical quality and defensive strength is exactly what top clubs look for in a center back. For Liverpool, this kind of profile makes a lot of sense. With uncertainty around Konate's future and concerns over long-term injuries, bringing in a young, high-potential defender like Jacquet could be a smart move for the future. Even if nothing happens this January, the summer window could be crucial, and Liverpool clearly want to be ready. Of course, competition will be fierce. Chelsea are rebuilding and looking for young talent, while Bayern Munich are always searching for the next elite defender. If Liverpool want to win this race, they may need to act decisively and be willing to meet Rennes' high demands. For now, it's a waiting game. But one thing is clear, Liverpool are watching closely, and Jeremy Jacquet is a name Reds fans should remember. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that you won't miss anything. Hello again, Liverpool fans. Welcome back. Today we have some huge transfer news that is getting fans excited all over the world. Liverpool have been told exactly how much it will take to sign one of Europe's brightest young talents, and the number is massive. We are talking about RB Leipzig's teenage sensation, Yen Diomande, a player who is quickly becoming one of the most talked-about young attackers in world football. The 19-year-old forward is enjoying a stunning breakthrough season in the Bundesliga. Despite his young age, Diomande has already made 18 appearances for RB Leipzig this season, scoring 7 goals and providing 4 assists. Those numbers alone tell you just how dangerous and effective he has been. But it's not just the goals and assists. It's the way he plays. He is fast, fearless, skillful, and confident on the ball. He loves to take on defenders, drive into space, and create chances out of nothing. Because of these performances, Diomande has caught the attention of many top clubs across Europe. And yes, Liverpool are among them. Liverpool's recruitment team has a long history of targeting young players with huge potential, especially from Bundesliga clubs. We've seen it before with players like Sadio Mane, Naby Keita, and more recently Dominik Szoboszlai, who also moved from RB Leipzig to Anfield. That connection alone makes this story even more interesting. But here's the big twist. According to Sky Sports Germany reporter Florian Plettenberg, RB Leipzig have placed a valuation of at least 100 million euros on Yen Diomande. That's around $118 million. If a deal happened at that price, it would become the biggest sale in RB Leipzig's history, beating the €90 million Manchester City paid for Josko Gvardiol in 2023. In simple terms, Leipzig are saying, if you want Diomande, you must pay superstar money. And they are not joking. Leipzig believe Diomande could become one of the best attackers in Europe. They see him as a future world-class player. That's why they are refusing to consider any cheap offers. Reports in England say Liverpool and other interested clubs would prefer to negotiate a fee closer to €60 to €70 million. That range feels more realistic for a teenager, even a very talented one. But Leipzig are standing firm. Even more powerful was the statement from Oliver Mintzlaff, the chairman of Red Bull's supervisory board. He openly said that Diomande will definitely stay at Leipzig next season, even if an offer of €80 or €90 million arrives. That tells us everything about how highly they rate this player. So where does this leave Liverpool? Right now, a January move looks extremely unlikely. The price is simply too high. Liverpool are careful with spending and prefer smart deals rather than overpaying, especially for young players who are still developing. However, the summer transfer window is a different story. If Diomande continues his strong form and keeps improving, the interest will only grow. And if Liverpool believe he is the right long-term player for their attack, they could consider making a big push. But there is another very important part of this story. Yen Diomande himself is a huge Liverpool fan. During a TikTok livestream, the young star openly admitted that he dreams of playing at Anfield one day. He said he wants to play for Liverpool and that it has always been a dream, not just for him, but also for his father. He explained that fulfilling his father's dream of seeing him play at Anfield would mean everything to him. That kind of statement is music to Liverpool fans' ears. When a player openly talks about wanting to join your club, it matters. It doesn't guarantee a transfer, but it certainly helps. Players who dream of playing for Liverpool are more likely to push for a move when the time is right. From Liverpool's perspective, Diomande could fit perfectly into Arne Slot's long-term vision. He can play across the front line, is direct, quick, and fearless. Exactly the type of forward that thrives in Liverpool's high-energy system. But there is still a big question. Is he worth €100 million? Some fans will say yes, because of his age and potential. Others will say no, because he is still unproven at the very highest level. The truth is probably somewhere in between. One thing is clear, Liverpool admire Yen Diomande. Leipzig value him like a future superstar. And Diomande dreams of playing at Anfield. That combination alone makes this a transfer story we must watch very closely over the coming months. Could Liverpool find a way to lower the price? Could Leipzig eventually soften their stance? Could Diomande push for a move to make his dream come true? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain, Liverpool fans, this is a name you should remember. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that you won't miss anything.